Hello friends, today I'm going to be playing a little bit of ZeroSpace. ZeroSpace got announced last year August, notably having Scarlett and Cats I think on the design team, Giant Grant Games as part of it as well, doing stuff with the campaign, and Pig I think as some type of advisor. It got announced, the gameplay looked quite good, and now here at the start of 2024, the first $10,000 tournament got announced, as well as a semi-open alpha. If you back them on the Kickstarter, you can play in this alpha, and there's quite a few people playing. I'm laddering away as well, but before we go into some high-level gameplay, let's first explain the rules of ZeroSpace. ZeroSpace is actually very simple. When it comes to economy management, well, it kind of works itself out. As you can see, there's already mining going on, but this worker isn't moving in between the main structure and the mineral patch. That's because Hexite, that's what the minerals are called, mines itself. The main structure automatically puts an extractor on top of it and then starts extracting the Hexite, and thus you become rich. Now, I'm just going to be building a command center, or I believe it's called an operating tower over here in my natural. Don't quite have the cash available, then it will wait until the cash becomes available and the operating tower will get constructed. Now, the second resource is flux. We see it right over here. It's this purple crab. This actually looks like an animal, like a turtle that's dancing, but that's a story for another time. And there's only a single flux in my natural. There's no flux in my main base. The rest of the flux is all on the map. It's a very important resource, but difficult to gather, as you can only use one harvester per, well, flux node. So that means that if you want to have more flux for example, upgrades or higher tech units, you're going to need to venture off on the map. And this game in general is a lot about map control and being active on the map. Lots of fights happen constantly. And it starts at the very start because everyone, and I think 30 seconds in, gets to pick a hero. I was a little bit slow this game with picking because I was explaining the Hexite. And the hero has multiple abilities. This bad boy has a charge as well as some type of missile that manages to stun people. As my harvester has now popped out, there you can see it go. Hey, start mining a little bit of Hexite, or a little bit of flux. That's just great. Now, then the next thing that we have these little control towers, okay? They're guarded by bulky spiderlings. You can kill those, which is exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use some of my spells on them. These guys will not respawn. This is not Dota 2 or League of Legends where there's constantly these little minions running around. No. Exactly the opposite, as I build a supply depot, just killing these bad boys. And these are what they're called control towers, and they grant XP. So not only are there two main resources in the flux and the Hexite, you also have XP. Oh, I almost died here. XP and power. And you get a little bit of XP just by being alive. Yeah, that's absolutely great. Yeah, I love getting free stuff, especially if it's XP or money. But you also can get extra by working hard and taking these control towers. And that's exactly what I did. I'm capturing this control tower. Once I get it, I get 4.5 XP per second. What that will do for us, I'll show you later. Now, then on top of that, we also have power. That's the yellow bar over here on the top bar. It just gradually moves up. And I can do cool things with it. So for example, if I get 25 power or energy, I can call in reinforcements for free, or if I find myself in a difficult situation, I can decide to recall out, and it costs a little bit per unit that you pick. I can get more back home up, and I can do it again, but now I don't have any power left, and now my engineers are all at home. So just build a couple of barracks. I'm gonna build a bunch of commandos, and as we can see on the mini-map right here, a bunch of purple stuff dropped. This is a rich flux, and it provides twice the mining rate of regular flux. So these are kind of hotspot areas where players very often fight for this resource, which is obviously very important. Now, the final thing that is interesting and different is that you basically have a barracks in your main base that everyone has. You can't kill it. It's called the mercenary outpost, and you can build mercenaries there. So I can build 2 of these Chakru warriors. Unit production complete. And they enter my main army. So this allows you to make some very tight timings. Now these mercenaries, they're on a timer and you can only maximum stack 4. So although they build instantly, I can just build 30 if I have crappy macro. That's not actually how it works. We often see timing pushes with those. So now I've reached the first level with this XP that I gathered. As I said, I would come back to it. And boom, now I get to pick a level 1 talent. So I can have a better beam up, that is that recall ability. I can have a 15% movement speed for vehicles, or my units can gain stealth after not moving for 3 seconds. So let's just do that, because I think my units look cool when they have stealth. Oh, look at that. They're stealthy. Can move around for a bit. And then once they start moving again, they will lose their stealth. Once you start attacking, you immediately lose your stealth, of course. Yeah, he's back to normal. Okay, these are pretty much the basics. Let's just get playing. Alrighty, friends, here we go with a game against Baka. Now, I will be playing the Protectorate, and my opponent is playing the Grell. Grell is a Zerg-like race that kind of can spread creep. It's called Grass instead, and it provides similar benefits. I think it heals your units a little bit quicker. I'm just going to be opening up with a single Harvester, the Prefect Nova, because that's the hero you guys already know. And I'm going to send the Harvester as my first unit towards the Rich Flux, so I can start gathering a little bit of money. So just charging towards the middle of the map. Now, all these spells are on cooldown, so there's not any type of energy or mana cost associated with them. That's not the case for the third race that is called Legion. With Legion, there actually is a mana cost or an energy cost that is associated with every spell. Look at this. Oof. I'm sniping them, so I get the cash. Oof. Well, I missed that one. Very unfortunate. Let's see if I can get the final one. He's taking over the XP tower. I'm going to continue my path upwards to see if I can get a couple more kills. My hero was ice skating there for a little bit. Hop, 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 and let's go, baby. There you go. Nah, it is looking solid. Little trick you can do is when these guys are in the XP tower range, you can't take it over. So that then, you know, it says contested, now they're capturing again. So what you can do, just shift in there, then you stand on the edge. And if you do it very well, you continue taking over the tower while fighting these bad boys. That, my dear friends, that is a thing of beauty indeed. So we have our 2 barracks on the way right now. Maybe even want a 3rd barracks. How sick would that be? I mean, we're gonna get a lot of money because we pretty much went CC first. I love that type of stuff. I'm thinking of building some cars initially. As this building's gonna finish, I'm gonna just throw down the research lab as well. I actually kind of want to scout what my opponent is up to, so I'm just gonna send my hero across the map. So we get the research lab that allows me to build the Bastion, as well as get research for my basic units. I want the Bastion because they're very good against the Stinger, and the Stinger is basically the Zergling. So I'm gonna try and fight that off. Just gonna queue up some units here, taking over this XP tower as well. We're gonna capture it. He neutralized it, and then I captured it. I'm not sure why he did that, but it is indeed what happened.
Building complete.
And there we go. We're gonna get the upgrade for the Bastions. This increases the splash radius. For now, we're just getting a couple of Marines, because we couldn't afford anything else. What does he have? Oh, he has a CC first as well. We see 1 Harvester. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe a 3rd base. Sometimes we see very fast 3rd bases. Personally, not a huge fan of them because I am a cheesy man, you know? Just inherently, when I feel like there's a cheese possible, I want to do it. Just want to get another Harvester as well. Right now, you can build them from both main bases. I'm just going to build them from the natural. Send them over to a safe location over here. I don't think I'm allowed to have map control at this point, though. I actually don't think that is allowed. I could be wrong. Okay, we're gonna get for the beam me up, Scotty. Minus 50% beam up delay, plus 100% healed amount. So whenever you beam up a unit, there's a little bit of a delay, just like with the recall in StarCraft 2. And it also heals when it goes back home. So I want to increase that amount. Now my opponent here, I don't want to be mean, but he doesn't seem very good. That was actually very mean. I'm sorry. I can't help it. It's just how I was raised. As a mean boy. I'm taking full map control. So this should be a major incentive for him to start moving out, right? Because right now I have 2 Harvesters, but I'm mining like 3 Harvesters. So if he built 3 Harvesters, he's just going to be down 150 minerals. Because these Harvesters, well, they cost 150 minerals. That's just how it is. So I got this map control. I'm absolutely loving life. I'm strutting around, just having a blast. I wonder if I can just move over and destroy my opponent a little bit. I wouldn't mind it. I kind of wanted to. Ooh, look at that. What's that? That is a little Harvester of his. I'm gonna shoot him down. These guys have a lot of HP. 525. Okay. Gotta get a couple more Marines in as well. Is he just building towers or all this crap? Oh, he has hardly any units. That's not a good look, buddy. this. So I can send this one back, and now it goes home, and it heals up. Look at that. This one, boom, heals up. And starts running back immediately, because I only use F2. F2 is the perfect way to play in this game. Oh, this one, also up. Gonna micro it back by using that ability. Now I'm just standing full on in his in his spell that he cast there. Yeah, this is what we call an easy win, my dear friends. It does look like we're just a tiny tad better than our opponent here. He summoned a light turret as well. And Baka right now, he's wondering what he ever did wrong. What did he do to deserve this treatment? Oh, shouldn't have queued at the same time as me, but sometimes that's just how it is in life. It's an augmentation pool. Gonna take this building on. Oh, he took a third base. Yeah. Oh, he also morphed that into a tower. What the hell? This guy's going all out, huh? Guy's going all out. Now, I can make a unit from my mercenary camp. Look at that. This is called the Dread Sniper. This dude has very long range. And the beauty of having very long range is that you can outrange things. Like, for example, towers. This creates some range as well. So this is an upgrade for my Marines. Gonna get a 30%... 30+% weapon range, and we now have the reinforcement power ability ready. So we're just gonna send in some free reinforcements, and I can pick what I want. So I can get these air units, I can get these tanks, I can get these bastions, which is the little marauder-like unit, but with splash, or I could get the Marines. And if there's a choice to make, you always want to get the Marines, just like in StarCraft 2, where the Marine is very broken. It seems like no matter what game the Marine gets put in, the Marine is just very strong. You don't want to make a weak Marine. The US Navy is going to get you. The US Navy is where the Marines are, right? I think so. That sounds about correct. I should be capable of outranging this, but I also need vision of this main building.
Unit production complete.
Oh yeah, there we go. I am outranging it. He's going to try and kill them. But that should not quite be successful. At least, I hope it's not quite going to be successful. Oh, he also built these fat boys. They're called the Rageborns, and they have a lot of HP. They're quite strong, but I can snipe them down, so that's going to be fun. And I should be capable of just straight up winning the game here. Like I just have too much stuff for him to deal with, I think. I'm just gonna move this back. Just gonna drop another 6 Marines. He's trying to hero focus. Hero focusing is a very cool thing to do, just like in Warcraft 3. And now he died. He tried to recall his units, but these boys are gonna go back home. Because he thought, he could still get out of there in time. Surprise, he couldn't get out of there in time. And yeah, well, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, this game, in my mind, should be over. Although sometimes I think a game should be over, and then the game lasts for a very long time. So I'm actually just going to cancel this. I'm going to build another factory. It's too often do I think, this game is over, and then I just end up losing anyway. Because just having map control and having better eco sometimes is enough. Like, your opponent can have better tech units, and there's quite a lot of power in tech units. So if he gets a couple of good tech units out, all of a sudden you might actually be not in such a great spot anymore. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this. He's just building a bunch of these Rageborn dudes. They're very powerful. Now I'm starting to get afraid again. So I'm just gonna move back into the high ground. Up, just kiting these bad boys. Gonna jetpack back home, and I want to get some Atlases. The Atlas is probably my favorite unit. It is a High Templar with a damage output of a Cyclone, and it also has Storm, and it has insane range. So it's everything it wants. This sounds very broken, and might be. I think it's very broken. But then again, there's so many broken units that it all kind of seems to balance out in the end. I don't think there's any... Well, everyone thinks that their race is the weakest. I think that's usually a very good sign when everyone's race is the weakest. Just like in StarCraft 2, except their Protoss truly is the weakest. Hey, we don't joke about that. Alright. We do not joke about it. So this guy is called a striker. Look at this. Shooting missiles from a distance. We'd love to see it. He's actually trying his best here. Little trick. Oh, I just had a bunch of units. I'm not quite sure where those guys came from, but I love it. So I should probably be mining some of that rich flux over here. Currently not really doing that. I also could have taken some of his rich flux, because he hasn't mined anything yet when it comes to the rich flux. Do we have 2 factories or just 1? I could just have 1. No, I have 2. Okay, so that's nice. Yeah. So these higher tech units, they tend to cost a lot of rich flux, or a lot of flux, a lot of gas.
So getting a lot of that is usually a good call. Generally is a good call to get, you know, resource. So he's trying to go home again. He's gonna snipe every single unit that he's ever had. Yeah, that was not a good look there, buddy. Not a good look. Okay, we're gonna recapture this tower. We're gonna send a couple of these commandos or marines downstairs to capture the other tower. And we now have weapon X. This is the 5th level. This is the final level. And the 5th level is very broken. So I'm gonna get that. I need some more energy. I need 50 energy, apparently. Okay. So I need 50 energy, and then then I'm gonna be capable of using it. So I'm looking forward to that. It's basically a nuclear dude that gets called from the sky. A little bit like the Odin in StarCraft 2. You know, the one that I think Tychus is in it. That's Odin. And then at the end he explodes and he damages everyone. And it's very fun. And we all have a good time. No, I didn't actually properly take that thing. So I am 5 energy. Or 5, what is it called? 5 power away from getting it. Yeah, this is my Atlas. This is the storm ability. It's called Drone Strike. Yeah, it's a futuristic game, and in the future drone strikes are even more common. Micro my marines individually, because I care about every single one of them. Okay.
Our units are under attack.
Actually, I should stay here for a little bit longer. Yeah. Continue macro. I should take a 3rd base as well, not because I think I need it, but because actually I probably do need it. My opponent's been on 3 bases for a very long time. But my trades have been so good that hopefully it's good enough. Now, he had those big towers here in the natural. We're just gonna drop Weapon X right now. Look at this guy. He looks nuclear as well. I freaking love this stuff. He's just gonna go into the natural and start hitting stuff. Okay, we're gonna put a storm up here. There goes the drone. Now, units have more HP. So I think the entire drone strike lasts 5 seconds and deals 200 damage. That it feels like a lot, and it probably is a lot. This guy is still going ham. He's gonna explode now. I'm gonna position him next to as many buildings as I can. I'm actually kind of losing this fight over here. This is the explosion. It will last for a bit. His entire natural has now disappeared. Congratulations. I did lose a lot of stuff though. Not gonna lie. Let's get the village as well. Oh. Now we have a couple of reinforcements ready because we lost a lot of units. Don't forget, if you lose units, you gain more power. I probably should have taken a way faster 3rd base. In this game, whenever I feel like I'm winning, I just want to go and kill my opponent. But going and killing your opponent can be quite difficult. And there's many ways for the opponent to try and get back into the game as well. Like, advantages definitely do matter, but it feels like once you enter a new stage of the game, like, you can just be down in tech, or you can just have worse units, and then all of a sudden it doesn't feel so good anymore. I kind of like that, actually. Yeah, let's increase the movement speed of my Atlases. They're not quick enough yet. They have very good range, though. That's the one thing they always do have. They have phenomenal range. Okay, here we go. We can storm something. Oh, we definitely can storm something. He's microing quite well. It's crazy to me. This guy, he didn't feel so good in the early game. But now that well, maybe I just suck in the late game. It's also possible that my opponents aren't good and that I'm just really bad. I'm just gonna deny some of his flux mining. I get 66 for that. That's not bad. It's because I got pillage. It destroys enemy. When you destroy enemy harvesters, you get stuff. Oh. Okay. So this is the Ultralisk. But because the Ultralisk just by itself wasn't scary enough, they also gave it a charge ability that's, I think it stuns or slows units basically. It is. It is really one of the many abilities in this game. It really is. Oh, not the greatest micro there by me. Let's see if I can... Oh, my hero is very low. I have 80 HP left. I'm actually gonna have to micro back a little bit here. Let's get a couple of more of these guys. My main base has now ran out, so I only am getting 20 per mineral patch. Even when you run out, you're still getting a little bit of mining. And this one's also about to mine out, so actually in a minute or two. So although it feels like I've been dominating, my opponent just has had way more bases than me. So he can take worse trades than I've been taking. Not a fan of that. Absolutely not a fan of that. Let's get some more upgrades for these guys. This is basically Stim, Eagle Sense. Every time after I jump, so when I do this, then they start shooting like mad. They start shooting you. Did you just hear a Nidus? No. Sometimes I hear Nidus is in my brain. It's actually true. I don't know why this is, but it happens. Oh. There we go. That looks good. He's going to try and charge in now. Yep, there we go. That's a charge for sure.
Production is now idle.
But he has 2 Ultralisks. I don't like fighting against Ultralisks because I don't actually know what to do against them. Just gonna mine a little bit more rich. Like, I'm just continuously mining the rich flux because that's the best one. It really is. I want a 5th base as well, so I'm just gonna queue that up. I'm gonna build a couple less of these. I have another cooldown another cooldown available. So you see that this game has kind of had some asymmetric advantages. He's had more Hexite the entire time, the minerals. I've had more flux, and I also had more of the towers. But just because you have 2 of the 3 advantages doesn't mean you're necessarily winning, because your opponent can still kind of make it back in. It probably also has something to do with the fact that I don't entirely understand, you know, how to push the advantages yet. Like in StarCraft 2, I kill 5 works, and I'm like, okay, now I have this much, you know, I can do this, or I can do X, you know? You just kind of know what to do. So I should really move back a little bit. Okay, that one is definitely not in range, right? He's microing like a beast, I'm not gonna lie. He's actually microing like a freaking beast. He's pulling the weak ones back, and, well, that's pretty much how the micro works. But he's doing it like a beast, is all I'm trying to say. I want to take care of this base at some point, but it's not really happening. I probably should get some different tanks. Like, there's many different tanks, and so far I've only been building Atlases and Marines. I'm not doing a great job. Not doing a great job. I'm also going to get some more barracks, actually. Okay, what is this? I want the Avengers. Terrible movies, but perhaps pretty decent unit. Veteran reinforcements. Oh right, I forgot to explain that. There's also veterancy with this particular race, which I think is cool. So if a unit kills a couple of these bad boys, see, this one just got 2 levels at once because it killed a very fat unit, which I think is cool. Look at this control. Look at this control. Look at this control. Oh, he's gonna try and teleport home again. Now that went terribly last 2 times. Let's see how it's gonna work out for him this time. Surprise, not very well. Also gonna lose his hero. Wait, I lost my hero. I didn't even realize. I feel like it should be a bit more visible when something happens to the hero. I also sometimes can't differentiate the hero between the other units. See, he doesn't look so special. And in Warcraft 3, they have a little bit of a glow around them. I like the thought of that. Okay, so I have 3 mining bases. Let's just take a 4th as well. We're actually gonna start outmining our opponent a little bit further.
Unit production. Production is now idle. Unit production. Production is now idle.
I'm microing like a beast. I feel like maybe I should multitask a little bit. I'm a StarCraft player. That's where my skills are. It's not in the micro. Oh, look at him mining my rich flux. That was mine, buddy. I said I had the flux advantage, not you. Probably should check if he has this base as well. This is turned it. Oh my god. This guy's an expansion monster, that's for sure. That is for sure. Oh, he's now coming to get me as well. He's gonna recall. And then push on the other side. I probably want to get a tower over here in case he decides to continue attacking, which is exactly what he's continuing to do here. So I'm gonna kill this base at the same time. Hopefully. Oh my god, look at that. So all these units now spawn with veterancy, which is great for me. Terrible for him. Okay, this base is gone. We're actually in a bit of a base trade. I think it's gonna be my first serious base trade that I've ever had. Okay, I'm gonna drop some more mercenaries. Every time I lose units, my power grows, and then I can hopefully get more units. They improve the crisis response. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, this has gone down. I wonder if I can just hold. I absolutely can. Am I just losing this game? How the hell am I losing? That doesn't feel fun. This is not sparking joy, my dear friends. This is not sparking joy at all. It was a very epic game. Here's Weapon X.
Building complete.
He's gonna kill my main base or what? He's trying to. Look at this. This thing's about to explode. Poof. He needs to run out of it, yeah. So now that area is pretty, what do you call it? It's pretty freaking nuclear. He just had so many bases. I can't believe that I forgot the macro. That's actually a pretty dumb error, isn't it? Just generally forgetting to macro. Oh no. Wow, this guy owned me real good, I'm not gonna lie. Well played.
Enemy in range.
Freaking epic macro game as well.
Our base is
21
under
points
attack.
down the drain. Yeah, this guy was not bad.
Green.
I thought I had him at the start. I was like, man, we're owning him. We're pushing him back. We have full map control the entire time. But he expanded a little bit faster. He just had more stuff than I did. All right, let's play another one. Alrighty, friends. This time we're playing with Grell, the Zerg-like race that I mentioned before. And we're playing against Protectorate. So that's the race that I was playing before. So basically a reverse of the previous situation. Now, I have a little build here that I want to try. And this is basically a Zergling rush.
Unit protection.
Because every single game should have some type of Zergling rush, you know? Yeah, that's just the way it works. Whether it's StarCraft 2... I'm not sure if we had like a Zergling rush in Warcraft 3. I remember in Warcraft 3 I was doing a lot of ghoul rushes when I was still playing. Back in my day. I always thought it was a very good build. Classic ghoul rushes. So I'm playing against a player called Ninkazi. I've lost against this dude quite a few times already. Like 2 or 3 times I think. He's been absolutely rinsing me. But I have improved. And he hopefully hasn't. This is what you always hope, you know, that other people stand still while you're getting better. You don't care so much about, or other people get worse while you stay the same. Both of these options is fine. It's all, you know, it's all in context. Your own skill. It's all in relation to others. It's all relative. That's what I was trying to say. Okay, so we have our first, our supply depot. It's called a nourishing pot. The nourishing pots, they give health to units. Good health to your units. So I actually need to piss off. How do I run back again? I can teleport home, right? Yeah, I can teleport home. I'm gonna explode soon. That doesn't spark joy. I stunned the buildings? I didn't even know that was possible. That seems frustrating. Okay, so I'm just gonna heal up over here at my nourishing pot. Gonna get... Should I get one more? Yeah, I'm just gonna get one more of these incubators, which are the barracks for the Zerg race. Well, it's not really called the Zerg race, but you know what I'm trying to say. This thing is about to finish up as well. And there we go. Then we're just gonna immediately get the augmentation pod, which is our forge building, our upgrade building here. I'm gonna start moving out with my hero a little bit. I probably should have scouted. So there's a nice little trick. You have this thing called infusion, which allows you to infuse units, make them stronger or give them some special ability. Most of the time it just makes them stronger, but in the case of one of your workers, it starts flying. And these flying bad boys, they're pretty freaking good. Okay, they're pretty freaking good when it comes to just really doing everything.
Enemy sighted.
Gonna get my poison sting. This thing's flying around. I see he has a couple of commandos hanging out down the street. So he has the bottom base right now. I'm just gonna send one of my stingers there because I don't want him to get too much XP, right? I also want XP. We all want XP. XP is, you know, what makes the world go around. Just gonna get this little tower. Gonna get this little tower. And at the same time, I'm sending my my flux boy over here. I don't want to fight quite yet. And the reason for that is because he has more units. Okay, maybe you just go over here for now. So this one's gonna be mine. This one's gonna be mine. Yeah, like I said, we don't really want to fight because I'm waiting for my upgrade to finish. It's gonna finish in a couple of seconds. 3, 2, 1. There we go.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, and now I'm gonna send my flux boy over here. I'm gonna start a medium incubator during this as well, so I can easily transition out of this. And we're just gonna take full map control. And that's pretty much going to be the plan. Oh, he disrupted me. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but it looks bad. He's a different hero. I'm a bit of a one-trick pony with every race. You know, if you play all 3 races, though, you know, you gotta make you got a concession somewhere. And I did it in learning more than one build. So I know about one build for every single race. He's moving towards the middle. I'm gonna move in for a surround. Because that was my tower, mate. Look how many units I have, look how little he has. He's gonna teleport home, yeah. Let's see what he has out here. Okay, that's a lot of barracks. He's getting bastions. These are really good against links. So I need to be careful there. I probably want another harvester. Because I currently have... Oh. It's gonna recall that, yeah. So he's using recall quite a bit. Now that might seem like it's very good for him. It's like, oh, he's saving all these units. What a genius player. It's like, yeah, it's real nice for him, sure. But at the same time, he's also just losing a lot, right? When you're busy recalling, you can't, like, you don't get power, so you can't do the reinforcements that I was doing last game, right? It's just simply not possible. So I'm about to finish my medium incubator. That thing's going to be buzzing. And then once I finish that, I can start this tech structure that allows me to get my next upgrade. What the hell is this? What am I building here? I don't know what it was. Oh my god, he's on the high ground. He's on the high ground. I repeat, he's on the high ground. This is a sticky bomb that he just threw on me. It's gonna explode. I really like this type of micro, where you have quite a bit of time to respond. and when you respond, you know, you can just pull it out. So I like those types of spells, you know, where you can properly respond to things. You still need the micro, but the micro is easy enough that people like me, you know, we can execute it. We can absolutely execute it. So once again, I'm playing pretty low Hexite eco. I'm not sure if this is good. I actually think it's pretty bad, because so far, whenever I did this, I lost. It seems better to just expand. Like, he's already taking a third base. Let me just also take a third base. But I have full map control. You know, my theory always was that you want to kind of have 2 out of 3 things. So you either get the rich flux and the towers, or you get the Hexite. But maybe I want all 3 things. Why not? I want it all, baby. So this is going to make my links into kind of Bane links. Not really, but kind of, you know. Oh, I can also spread creep. I forgot to mention that. You have these little things. Allow you to spread creep. Okay. I want more harvesters still. I hope he doesn't pay attention to what I'm doing. Because yeah, this is scary. Okay, I'm just going to take this thing. I wonder if he can actually fly. So I'm just going to throw on a decent couple things. Do a little bit of damage. There's a tower now. He's just building a tower. This guy's a camper. You can feel these guys being little campers. Thank you. Oh, he accidentally lost a couple of his units there. Absolutely the best, my dear friend. You can throw a spell on this guy. Oh, I need to pick out the right dude. That didn't quite work out. I think I'm winning this fight, but I could be wrong. Oh, I'm most definitely wrong, am I not? Okay, this wasn't great, but it also wasn't bad. I kept map control, and I'm already teching pretty hard into the next phase. My upgrades are now done. I'm gonna get the next upgrade structure. Look how quick I'm teching. Look how quick I'm doing everything, really. I'm honestly playing quite well today. At least in this game. The previous game perhaps wasn't quite as hot. As we see we're apparently done over there. Oop. And now we have basically the siege tank. The Zerg version of the siege tank. Okay, this is my favorite unit in the entire game. Because it's extremely good. Look at this. You're gonna set it up. Oh, no. He has the snipers now. I lost to this before.
Unit production complete. Production is now
I have the siege tank. He has snipers. Those are not really snipers though. They're more like liberators, I would say. They really remind me a lot of the liberator. Once again, I want to continue spreading a little bit of creep. You can do that from your harvesters. Oh, what is this? Doesn't look good for me. I also just want to get map control back.
Unit production complete. Production.
Oh, he's moving out to do things. That's for sure. He's moving out to he's having a blast, isn't he? Oh, frick. Oh, he's having a blast. What's happening over here? Why can't I see that? Sometimes I don't know why I can see things or why I can't see things. Just gonna get some more structures over here. You guys need to take the tower. Okay, so he's moving in. I have one of these guys, a Thresher, in position. I'm just gonna get this Thresher on the high ground as well. This doesn't look like it's gonna be very good for me. He's just sniping my building now. I'm not sure if I can attack into this. I don't know how strong this position is. But this entire move... So he sniped my base. I wonder if he lost more or if I lost more. It feels like that I definitely did lose more. This game is so difficult. I'm gonna morph this one into a bigger one as well. I'm gonna take this tower. I should be way more proactive at taking these towers, by the way. That's really... It's a vital thing, I think. Absolutely vital. Okay, so now I got my upgrade done. So it starts burning the ground as well, which is cool. It's important. Ground burnation. That's definitely a word. Gonna scout how many bases this dude has as well. Oh, he's air units. What do I do against air units? Lashers, maybe? I think that's an air unit. That's definitely an air unit. Oh, I just killed this base. That's really cool. I wasn't quite aware of that. Let's see if we can clear this harvester as well. That would also be cool. Oh, he just sent a sticky bomb onto the ground. That's amazing. Oh, almost got the kill there, but not quite. But he's just moving back with everything. You know, he has a one-track mind. Ready for the hunt. Spiderlings. Essence collector. That's what I want. Okay. Well, there's nothing over here. Just gonna leave a ling here in case he ever wants to expand there. So he's on 3 bases. I'm gonna go to 4 bases. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I knew you were trouble when you walked in. I lost my hero. I just lost my hero. I think I'm about to lose these guys as well. I'm not careful. Oh, no. I have a lot of these threshers, though. So this fight, although it looked bad because it just walked straight into my tanks, that was really bad for him. That was actually not good for him at all. I thought it was going to end so poorly for me, but it ended up being just fine. Didn't it? I also didn't quite see his snipers moving in action. So I lost my hero, but he lost his entire army. I still have all these range units. I just don't know where they are. Okay, just going to move this in forward a little bit.
Unit production complete.
Kill that expo.
Production is now idle.
Is he actually just going to move in again? That seems like kind of a mistake, no?
Production is now
Maybe this guy needs to piss off.
Unit production complete.
I feel like I'm a little bit exposed right now. I feel exposed at least. Oh, we're all... I wanted to unburrow. There we go. We're gonna unburrow. We're gonna make some of them a little bit bigger. I don't have enough supply for that. That's lame. I now have 6 of these guys. I probably should get an Ultralisk as well. I feel like I'm not very good in the late game. Every time I play the late game, I'm very aware of the fact that my knowledge of this game is not very good. Come on! Finish up supply. Ooh, that looks scary. Don't like the way that looks. Don't like the way that looks. Let me just take the star for a bit. And let me just take that top tower as well with a couple of these treasures. Why is my supply... maybe I never built supply. Now I got flowers. That's like my level 5 ability. I should have way more power, or way more XP than my opponent. Do I have supply yet? No, I still don't have supply. Actually, oh, it's because I lost a couple of these depots. That's what happened. That's what happened. Not quite nice. So I have 7 of these dudes. Let me build some Ultralisk now.
There should be some valuable scrap to collect.
Okay, we can morph these. At least one of them. Oh, he's moving in. He's gonna kill this base 100%. Oh, that's frustrating. I wonder if he did that on purpose. You know, being good at the game. Oh, no. Why is that army just moving like an idiot? It's not what I wanted in life. Okay. So here, we're gonna use the flowers. This is like my super ability. I think it's very good, although I'm not entirely sure what it does. Usually when lots of things are dying, it's a good sign. I think this was a very good sign for me. I kept all of my treasures alive. I lost all of my links. I think links maybe in the late game, I just shouldn't be building them anymore. I'm gonna build some more lashers. He has some air units. Okay, he has this base. But I have these boys. Look at this. I think I might actually be winning for once.
Enemy sighted.
That's the beauty, isn't it? Maybe take a top tower as well. Oh, he's moving towards the bottom now.
Unit production complete.
I should just take some of these rich fluxes. Up. What a solid game you're playing here, Harstem. Nice. Let's make these Ultralisk big. Can I upgrade them?
Production is now idle.
Toughened carapace, that's what I want. I'm a very tough guy. I love a tough carapace. Carapace?
Enemy in range.
I love tough carapace. Okay, look at this. Just gonna siege him up. Oh, buddy, you're in trouble. Look how big my Ultralisk is. How many towers are we building, buddy? These guys playing tower defense.
Unit production.
This guy's absolutely playing tower defense. My supply is rising, though. Oh, he's base trading again. This guy's a prick. So far, I've lost 1 out of the 1 base trades that I've had in this game. I think he's just gonna recall, actually. That's what I would do if I were him. Yeah. So now I'm on 1 base. You know how I could lose this game? Very similar to how I lost the previous game. by him sniping my bases.
Enemy sighted.
I just need more bases.
Upgrade
That's just
complete.
the reality of things here.
Enemy in range.
But he's actually just full on base trading. Look at that. That's kind of funny. Oh.
Production is now under.
I wonder if he's actually gonna go for the attack now.
Enemy sighted.
Oh, he definitely is. So these units are just gonna keep this tower alive. I'm just gonna move back up. He's gonna scout and see that there's no base here. Well, not yet at least. I just have a random ultra over there. That's epic.
Production is now idle.
Epic lulz. He's gonna snipe it. I'm not happy with that at all. I wonder if I can kill some stuff. I'm using my ultra abilities. I think I dealt enough damage here that this was a very bad call for him. Also, this thing is still shooting but isn't actually doing anything. That's hilariously sad.
Enemy in range.
Let's see if I can kill this. Turn around, buddy. So now I kind of got him in a corner, you know? Yeah, my army is huge. His army is tiny. And I'm not trying to brag here, but it is. I actually do kind of want to brag. Like, my army is just way bigger than his. Oh, look at him. He's just walking through me right now. I just have all of my units still siege up over here. That wasn't quite brilliant either. Because these siege units are actually very important. Whatever. It doesn't matter so much. And I need to take out these bases too. It's actually very important. Guess I'm just dead.
Production complete. Production is now idle. Complete.
I don't want to produce
Production
anymore
is now
actually.
idle.
I need more bases. That's just what I need. Because the only way I'm losing this game is if he base trades me and then it's tempted to submit this game for IODIS. I swear, dude. Come on, man. The game's been out for a week. The game's been out for a week. We can't complain yet. We don't know anything. I honestly would have no clue what to tell him. It's like, maybe it's broken? I don't know. Please don't ask me anything. That's so funny. What the hell? Little bro. We're not having it. We're not. I'm not having it. Absolutely not. We're not complaining here, G. That's not how we roll. That's not how we roll. Did he really think he played better? I had full map control this entire game. I'm not sure how important that is, though. Maybe he thinks just having more base is more important. He might be right. Like, I'm just not aware. You know, it's like maybe Grell is too strong. I did lose that last game as well. That's for sure. Oh, he's moving out again. I like the way that he's continuously base trading and then utilizing that recall ability. I think that's good. I really do like that. I'm not gonna lie. It's a good playstyle, I think. But it costs him a lot of energy. Energy that probably could be used for better and bigger things. Huh? Yeah. I probably should just keep a couple of these tanks at home, I just realized. I could just split my army. So it's not like he's the only one that is capable of splitting army, you know? You're like, oh, splitting? How did that work again? I did just lose all of my harvesters, which is obviously not quite brilliant. Recycling. Yeah, I wanted to recycle. Recycling is good. I love things that are good. Okay, just gonna keep this army at home. And we're gonna move out with this. Onto the high ground. Let's see if I can scout. Oh, that looks fine. That is looking fire, my friends. That is looking absolutely fire. So he sees this and he's just gonna move in right now. I can smell that type of stuff. Right? Okay, yeah, he's gonna move in. But look who's in position this time, boys. Look who's in position. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. What the hell?
Enemy in range.
It didn't go quite as well as I thought it was gonna go. I'm getting a lot of money though.
Production is now idle.
Gonna move back home maybe? I need more lashers. Oh my god, I have so much cash all of a sudden. What the hell? This is definitely a win. I should have tried retaking that a little bit quicker.
Enemy sight.
Can I take this with harvesters? I have no clue. surprises all around, you know what I mean? Oh, look at him. He's in the flowers. He's in the flowers. He's in the flowers. What a mistake. Chaotic fight. What are these guys? I have like little shadows of my own units. I don't know which one's being targeted. Oh, it's this fat one. And the airstrike me as well. He just stays in though, huh? Probably should build some buildings. I'm flooding. Just a little bit of cash. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of my life to you. This has been kind of an epic game. I think it's probably the most epic game I've played yet. I need anti-air. Oh, I have some anti-air. Can make them bigger as well, so they're stronger. I mean, surely at this point, my dear friend. Like, I love him. I love him to death, but surely it's time to leave here. I could be wrong about that, GG. Well played. Yeah, very nice. How many bases you have right now? 5. 3 mining. They call me the macro king for a reason, man. That's what they call me. Thought you were saying. You were.
Unit production complete.
You almost had me, bro. But
But
I came back. Like I always do. Thank you. Well played, good sir. Till next time. Till next time. I think it's the first time I beat him.
Unit
Woo!
production complete.
Hey! There we go. Cheeky little win. Very nice. That was a good time. It was a good time. That's going to be it for me today. If you did enjoy this, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and tell me if you want to see a little bit more ZeroSpace content. I'm going to try to qualify for the $10,000 tournament. If that happens, I'm sure to post a video on the matches that I'll play. I'm not like super trying, you know. I'm a StarCraft player at heart, but it's a fun little side event. I've actually been having a very good time. Just, you know, experimenting with new strategies, trying to figure things out by myself, realizing that I'm much dumber than the average population, and asking my friends how they're doing, and then copying their build. So yeah, it's been very fun to just try a new little strategy game. It works quite well. There's a couple of bugs, of course, because it is still in alpha. But yeah, I've been enjoying it. I hope you guys enjoy the content as well. If you do, yeah, subscribe, hit the like button, comment down below. And that is going to be it for me today. Thanks so much for watching, and bye-bye.